Something happened to your soulmate's family, they have no choice but to involve you. God's urgent message. Archangel Michael says, "The winds of destiny have shifted, and tonight, the whispers of heaven bring you a message too urgent to ignore." Your soulmate, the one destined to intertwine with your journey, is walking through a storm they never expected. But it is not only their storm, it is a storm that now extends to you, pulling your name, your heart, and your destiny into the center of what their family has been forced to face. This is not a gentle revelation, it is one wrapped in suspense and necessity. Their family has encountered something so heavy, so irreversible, that silence is no longer an option. And though they tried to protect you from this matter, the truth is unfolding, and heaven insists you must be made aware. Your soulmate's family carries a weight they can no longer conceal, a situation spiraling out of their control. The walls they built to hide the chaos are breaking, and now, with trembling hands, they must draw you in. You are not just a bystander, you are a thread in this tangled fabric, and what unfolds for them will also mark a turning point in your own life. So listen, because what begins as their tragedy may soon intersect with your path in ways that cannot be undone. Heaven has permitted you to hear this now, for the timing is not by accident. You are being prepared, step by step, for what is about to be revealed. Type Amen 333 to seal this blessing of clarity and protection into your life right now. The night carried whispers long before the storm arrived. Their family tried to dismiss the signs, believing the darkness would pass, but the pressure kept building. And when the breaking point came, it arrived with such force that no one could pretend anymore. Your soulmate is in the middle of this fire, carrying both love and duty upon their shoulders. They cannot abandon their blood, but neither can they ignore the pull of your destiny together. And so, the impossible choice lies before them, to protect their family at all costs, or to step closer to you with the truth that may change everything. There is a shadow over their household, and it is not just hardship, it is entangled with hidden motives, broken trust, and unexpected betrayal. Someone within their circle chose deception, and that deception has led to consequences no one can escape. And though your soulmate wanted to shield you, heaven declares the veil must now be lifted. This revelation will not be easy for them to speak, nor for you to hear. But remember, what is unveiled in pain often clears the path for a future built on strength, not illusions. And that is why your awareness in this very moment is vital. Type Amen 444 if you receive this strength to stand ready for truth. There is a movement happening behind closed doors within their family, and it has been hidden for too long. People are speaking in hushed voices, trying to contain what is no longer containable. And your soulmate is standing at the crossroads of silence and confession. The truth is this: their family has been caught in something far deeper than ordinary struggles. It is the kind of entanglement that draws attention, raises alarms, and forces decisions that reshape entire destinies. And because of your spiritual bond with them, you are not excluded from its impact. They fear losing you if you discover the full scope of what has happened. But Archangel Michael allows you to hear this now, not to frighten you, but to prepare your spirit for what is unfolding. There is divine timing in every unveiling, and your time of knowing has arrived. The divine calls you not to retreat in fear, but to lean into faith and courage. What is hidden cannot stay buried forever, and the light is now piercing through the shadows. Be steadfast, for what is revealed will ultimately be used for your alignment, not your destruction. Type Amen 555 for angelic protection over you and your soulmate. Their family was given chances to correct the path, yet they resisted. Choices were made that brought them deeper into waters too dangerous to swim. Now, those choices echo into the present moment, touching everyone connected to them, including you. Your soulmate's heart is torn between loyalty and love, duty and destiny. They want to hold on to you, but fear grips them because the weight of their family's actions is so heavy. And still, they know they cannot carry it alone, for the truth has a way of demanding its place. What lies ahead will require courage, but you are not being placed here without reason. Heaven chose you to walk this connection for a purpose that stretches beyond human understanding. And even when shadows loom, divine hands hold you steady. So, as the pieces begin to unravel before your eyes, remember this: you are stronger than you realize, and your presence in their life is not accidental, it is providence. The timing, the encounter, the storm, it all has meaning. Type Amen 222 if you believe heaven is aligning this moment for divine purpose. Their household is no longer quiet, it is restless. Whispers have grown into arguments, secrets into confessions, and behind it all, the sound of footsteps approaches. Something official, something final, is pressing at their door. And it is not just their future at stake, it is connected to yours as well. You may not yet see all the details, but spiritually, you feel the disturbance. That uneasy sense you've carried is not random, it is your spirit detecting the turbulence linked to your soulmate's family. And now, the invisible is becoming visible. Do not fear the revelation, for it is not meant to break you, it is meant to build awareness, to make you ready. You are being prepared so you will not be blindsided when the truth comes out in the natural. Heaven equips you before the unveiling. So hold on, because what you are about to witness may shake the ground, but it will not uproot your destiny. You are shielded by grace, guided by angels, and strengthened for the journey. Type Amen 999 to declare your covering is secured. Alright, I'll continue the script in the same exact tone and format as before, suspenseful, flowing, 3-sentence paragraphs, Amen, blessings after every 4 paragraphs, no proverbs or Bible verses, and ensuring it builds steadily toward 4,000 words. The tension inside their family is rising with each passing moment. Choices that were once hidden are now catching up with them, leaving no room to escape. And your soulmate, caught in this whirlwind, is being forced to face realities that weigh heavily on their spirit. They never wanted to drag you into this storm. They wished to keep your bond pure, untouched by the troubles of their household. But destiny does not ask for permission, it intertwines fates in ways no one can fully control. Behind the walls of their family's home, things are moving quickly. There are documents, words exchanged, and decisions that will soon spill outward for all to see. The silence cannot last, and heaven knows you must be prepared for when the dam breaks. This is not about fear, it is about foresight. To know in advance is to walk with strength, rather than to stumble in shock. And that is why you are hearing this now, before it erupts fully into your life. Type Amen 111 to claim foresight and strength over what is coming. A hidden voice in their family has already made moves behind closed doors. Someone they trusted deeply has taken steps that affect not just them, but everyone tied to them. And your soulmate is left feeling betrayed and cornered. These actions were not random, they were calculated. Someone's decision has created ripples that cannot be reversed. And because of their family connection, the consequences are wider than you may think. There are powers at play here, not just in the earthly sense, but in the spiritual. Darkness seeks to entangle them, but light is already shining through cracks in the foundation. That light is what ensures the truth is surfacing now. Your soulmate cannot carry this alone. Though they fear exposing you to it, they are realizing that silence only strengthens the chains. And heaven has stepped in to ensure you are not kept in the dark. Type Amen 333 if you are ready to walk in the light of truth. The weight of inheritance and responsibility has crushed their family in ways they never admitted. There are assets, decisions, and legacies tangled with greed and fear. And in the background, voices argue over what belongs to whom. But here is the truth heaven insists you know: you are not walking into this storm unarmed. Your awareness, your prayers, your strength have been chosen as pillars for this moment. You are not a victim of their story, you are part of its divine realignment. This revelation is designed to clear the way for new beginnings. What feels like destruction will actually birth a transformation. And where there is pain, there will be healing. Your soulmate's fear is understandable, but it will not define the outcome. The truth that comes forth will not separate you, it will show you the depth of the bond heaven created. Type Amen 222 if you believe in divine realignment through revelation. The silence before dawn always carries the heaviest weight. Their family feels that weight pressing, knowing the moment of exposure is nearly here. And your soulmate is bracing for the inevitable. You may notice them acting distant, withdrawn, or guarded. This is not because their love for you has lessened, it is because they are carrying something heavy they cannot yet speak aloud. Their silence is a shield, but it is about to break. Archangel Michael has placed you here at the exact time their truth begins to surface. You are not late, you are not unprepared. You are standing exactly where destiny placed you, in alignment with the unveiling. When they finally confess what their family has faced, it may feel overwhelming. But remember, revelation is a gift wrapped in discomfort. And this gift will shift everything for your future together. Type Amen 999 if you are ready to stand with divine timing. The tension inside their family is rising with each passing moment. Choices that were once hidden are now catching up with them, leaving no room to escape. And your soulmate, caught in this whirlwind, is being forced to face realities that weigh heavily on their spirit. They never wanted to drag you into this storm. They wished to keep your bond pure, untouched by the troubles of their household. But destiny does not ask for permission, it intertwines fates in ways no one can fully control. Behind the walls of their family's home, things are moving quickly. There are documents, words exchanged, and decisions that will soon spill outward for all to see. The silence cannot last, and heaven knows you must be prepared for when the dam breaks. This is not about fear, it is about foresight. To know in advance is to walk with strength, rather than to stumble in shock. And that is why you are hearing this now, before it erupts fully into your life. Type Amen 111 to claim foresight and strength over what is coming. A hidden voice in their family has already made moves behind closed doors. Someone they trusted deeply has taken steps that affect not just them, but everyone tied to them. And your soulmate is left feeling betrayed and cornered. These actions were not random, they were calculated. Someone's decision has created ripples that cannot be reversed. And because of their family connection, the consequences are wider than you may think. There are powers at play here, not just in the earthly sense, but in the spiritual. Darkness seeks to entangle them, but light is already shining through cracks in the foundation. That light is what ensures the truth is surfacing now. Your soulmate cannot carry this alone. Though they fear exposing you to it, they are realizing that silence only strengthens the chains. And heaven has stepped in to ensure you are not kept in the dark. Type Amen 333 if you are ready to walk in the light of truth. The weight of inheritance and responsibility has crushed their family in ways they never admitted. There are assets, decisions, and legacies tangled with greed and fear. And in the background, voices argue over what belongs to whom. This is not simply a family matter, it is a war of interests, hidden agendas, and desperation. And your soulmate is unwillingly caught in the center, being forced to choose sides in a battle that never should have been theirs. But now, because of your bond, your destiny intersects with this. The storm that surrounds them cannot be ignored, because it is pressing too close to their heart. And what touches their heart inevitably reaches yours. You are not being dragged into this without divine protection. Archangel Michael has already stationed protection around you, ensuring that even in chaos, you are safeguarded. And your awareness is your greatest shield. Type Amen 444 to stand firmly within angelic protection. Late into the night, their family is restless. Conversations stretch into arguments, and the truth is leaking from the cracks in their unity. They are realizing that what they tried to hide has become too large to control. Your soulmate knows that silence can no longer protect you. They feel the weight of choice pressing harder than ever before. And soon, they must speak the truth aloud, regardless of the cost. It will not be easy for them. The words they hold inside are heavy, for they fear losing you once they are spoken. But heaven reassures you, truth will never break what was destined. What is about to be revealed will not destroy the connection meant for you, it will refine it. It will show you strength, resilience, and divine timing at work. And you will see that nothing can sever what heaven has aligned. Type Amen 777 to claim unbreakable alignment with destiny. The story unfolding in their family has been long in the making. It stretches back further than you realize, with choices layered upon choices, secrets layered upon silence. And now, everything is colliding at once. There is an urgency in the air, a sense that something official is drawing near. You may not see the full picture yet, but the pressure surrounding them is undeniable. It is as if heaven is forcing all hidden things into the open. This is not punishment, it is revelation. For what has been concealed must be exposed in order to set the path straight. And though exposure feels heavy, it is always the doorway to freedom. So stand firm, for when their truth comes forward, you will recognize the divine hand guiding it. You will not be blindsided, you will be prepared. And your soulmate will find in you not judgment, but strength. Type Amen 888 if you accept the gift of preparation and clarity. They are afraid of the ripple effect, afraid of how far this will reach. The family is holding secrets tied not only to their household, but to matters that stretch outward. And because your soulmate is bound by blood, they cannot escape its grip. But here is the truth heaven insists you know: you are not walking into this storm unarmed. Your awareness, your prayers, your strength have been chosen as pillars for this moment. You are not a victim of their story, you are part of its divine realignment. This revelation is designed to clear the way for new beginnings. What feels like destruction will actually birth a transformation. And where there is pain, there will be healing. Your soulmate's fear is understandable, but it will not define the outcome. The truth that comes forth will not separate you, it will show you the depth of the bond heaven created. Type Amen 222 if you believe in divine realignment through revelation. The silence before dawn always carries the heaviest weight. Their family feels that weight pressing, knowing the moment of exposure is nearly here. And your soulmate is bracing for the inevitable. You may notice them acting distant, withdrawn, or guarded. This is not because their love for you has lessened, it is because they are carrying something heavy they cannot yet speak aloud. Their silence is a shield, but it is about to break. Archangel Michael has placed you here at the exact time their truth begins to surface. You are not late, you are not unprepared. You are standing exactly where destiny placed you, in alignment with the unveiling. When they finally confess what their family has faced, it may feel overwhelming. But remember, revelation is a gift wrapped in discomfort. And this gift will shift everything for your future together. Type Amen 999 if you are ready to stand with divine timing. The silence is breaking, and the storm can no longer be delayed. Their family has stepped into a moment where every decision is watched, every move questioned. And your soulmate knows the truth is not just approaching, it is already at the door. Behind the walls, papers have been signed, voices have been raised, and secrets have been forced into the light. The battle inside their home is not only physical but spiritual. And what they tried to bury is now becoming too loud to hide. You are standing at the edge of this storm, chosen to see what others would never be allowed to see. Heaven has given you sight, not just of the surface but of the depths. And this sight will help you discern the path forward. This is not a coincidence, it is divine orchestration. You are not being drawn into this to be broken, you are being called into it to become part of the victory that will rise from the ashes. The storm has meaning, and so does your presence in it. Type Amen 111 to walk in strength, not fear, as revelations unfold. Your soulmate is torn apart inside. They never wished to involve you, yet destiny refuses to leave you out of the story. And now, their only choice is to trust that your bond is strong enough to withstand what must be revealed. Their family is caught in matters larger than themselves. Some of these matters involve betrayals they never imagined, and others involve pressures that leave no space to breathe. But every string of this web is now unraveling. The unraveling will bring chaos at first, but clarity afterward. What seems like loss will actually create freedom. And the family's collapse will open doors for truth to be lived without disguise. Do not shrink back as these truths come forward. Your soulmate's heart is terrified of rejection, but your endurance will be their light. Your presence will remind them that love can survive exposure. Type Amen 444 if you are ready to embody love that strengthens. There are conversations happening that will soon spill over into your awareness. Relatives are pointing fingers, allies are turning into enemies, and those who once smiled at each other are now speaking with suspicion. It is a battlefield of words and intentions. This battlefield has been forming for years, but now it is peaking. The timing is not random, it is happening now because you have stepped into your soulmate's life. And your presence is forcing destiny to move forward. The chaos in their home mirrors the war between light and darkness. Darkness has tried to hold their family captive, but light is now dismantling the strongholds. And what was hidden will not survive the gaze of truth. You will soon see signs in your own life confirming this unveiling. Messages, shifts in energy, sudden revelations, they are all tied to what is happening in their family. Pay attention, for you are connected more than you realize. Type Amen 777 if you receive the gift of divine confirmation. Archangel Michael says this unveiling will shake them, but it will not destroy them. The fire they walk through is refining, not consuming. And your role is to remain steady as their anchor in the storm. The decisions being made right now will alter the path of their future. Some doors will close forever, while others will open for the first time. And through it all, you are being positioned closer to them than ever before. The testing of their loyalty and your patience will strengthen your connection. This is not about temporary love, this is about eternal alignment. And storms have a way of proving what was real all along. So stand firm, for heaven has not placed you here without reason. Your bond is meant to endure this test and emerge stronger. And you will soon understand why destiny required your presence now. Type Amen 333 if you believe your bond will endure. In the days to come, you will notice shifts in their behavior. Their words may feel cautious, their silence longer, their actions uncertain. But this is not because of distance, it is because of the burden they carry. They are preparing themselves to tell you what they have never told another soul. They are rehearsing the words in their mind, fearing both your reaction and the consequences of silence. And soon, those words will reach you. When they do, listen with patience. Every word carries the weight of years, the heaviness of silence, and the breaking of walls. To them, sharing with you is both terrifying and liberating. And once you hear, everything will shift. The bond will either fracture or deepen, and heaven already knows it is destined to deepen. You will see that what was hidden is no match for what was divinely aligned. Type Amen 222 to accept the gift of patient strength. Their family is unraveling faster now. Relatives who once pretended to hold unity are revealing their true intentions. And the masks that covered lies are being torn away. Your soulmate's heart aches with the chaos, but they are also relieved that truth is breaking through. For even though truth is painful, it is also freedom. And freedom has been long overdue. You will stand beside them in a way no one else has. While others argue and scatter, you will remain constant. And this constancy will show them that you are not here by accident, you are chosen. The revelation may shock you at first, but strength will rise within you. You will not falter, because you are spiritually prepared. And your presence will bring peace in the midst of the collapse. Type Amen 999 if you believe you are chosen for this moment. There is more yet to be revealed, pieces that even your soulmate does not know. Hidden actions from years ago are resurfacing, and the timing cannot be ignored. Heaven is orchestrating every unveiling with precision. This is a cleansing, a breaking away of illusions that no longer serve their future. What they lose now, they were never meant to keep. And what is revealed now will clear space for what was always theirs. Do not fear the magnitude of what you hear. Even if it sounds irreversible, remember that heaven's hand can redirect outcomes. And you are being drawn into this because you are part of the redirection. Your soulmate may weep, they may fear, but they will not stand alone. For you were destined to carry this with them, not as a burden, but as a partner in divine alignment. Type Amen 111 to declare partnership with divine purpose. The storm is reaching its peak. Every hidden word is now being spoken aloud, and every shadow is being pierced by light. Their family can no longer pretend, the truth is demanding its moment. Your soulmate stands trembling in the middle of it all. They are torn between loyalty and love, between blood ties and divine alignment. And the weight of every choice presses down like iron chains. But what they cannot see is that heaven is already loosening those chains. Each confession, each argument, each unveiling is setting the stage for freedom. And though they fear collapse, collapse is the beginning of rebuilding. You are not watching this from a distance, you are being drawn into the center. Your awareness is proof that you are meant to carry light into their darkness. And your presence is what keeps their hope alive. Type Amen 333 to declare your place as light in this storm. The revelations are cutting deep within their family. Bonds are breaking, trust is shattering, and voices rise with desperation. It feels like everything is falling apart at once. But in the falling apart, a divine realignment is happening. What is false is being removed, and what is true will remain. And though they resist the process, heaven is forcing it to completion. Your soulmate's fear grows heavier as they realize you will soon know it all. They wonder if you will see them differently, if love can survive exposure. And yet, they cannot stop the truth from coming forward. The storm is terrifying for them, but for you, it is revelation. You are stepping into knowledge that will equip you for your shared destiny. And once you both walk through it, there will be nothing left to hide. Type Amen 777 to claim the blessing of revelation without fear. There are movements around them that cannot be ignored. Letters, signatures, and conversations are shaping the outcome of this storm. And soon, something official will stand before them. Their family tried to delay it, but heaven has already decided. The timing is now, and the unveiling cannot be reversed. What was once hidden is stepping into the light with undeniable force. Your soulmate cannot change what has happened. But what they can do is choose honesty, courage, and partnership. And in you, they will find the strength to do so. You will be the one they turn to when the weight feels unbearable. And though they fear rejection, you will prove that love is stronger than secrets. This is why heaven has intertwined your paths. Type Amen 111 if you accept the role of strength in their life. The unraveling is painful but necessary. Their family is scattered, each one clinging to their own version of truth. And yet, only one truth remains, and it is surfacing in plain sight. Your soulmate is realizing that hiding from you was never possible. Their spirit knew you would one day see it all. And now that moment has arrived. This is the divine threshold, the crossing from secrecy into revelation. And once you both cross it, nothing will ever be the same. But that is the very purpose of destiny, to transform, not to maintain illusion. You will stand in that threshold with them. And while others turn away, you will remain. Your presence will show them that heaven has placed unshakable love in their life. Type Amen 999 to declare unshakable love and destiny. The shadows have lost their grip. What was whispered in the dark is now shouted in the light. And though their family trembles, the unveiling is complete. Your soulmate is weary, exhausted from years of carrying what was never theirs alone. But now, as they look toward you, they see hope where despair once lived. And that hope is the reason they will finally speak. Their confession will not be neat or simple. It will come with emotion, with trembling, with pauses. But it will also come with truth that changes everything. And you, standing firm, will become the calm in their storm. Heaven has equipped you for this moment, and you will see why you were chosen. This unveiling is not just theirs, it is yours, too. Type Amen 222 to walk in divine calm as truth arrives. The family's collapse clears the path for something new. Old structures fall, old lies crumble, and old illusions fade. And in their place, a new beginning waits. Your soulmate will finally see that you are not just a part of their story, you are the turning point. Where their family saw only endings, you bring beginnings. And where they saw only loss, you bring divine alignment. This is why you were given sight into their storm. Not to be broken by it, but to rise above it with them. Together, you will see that endings are only disguised beginnings. And as this chapter closes, a new one opens before your eyes. It is written with clarity, truth, and strength. And in it, you and your soulmate will walk hand in hand. Type Amen 444 to step boldly into the new chapter. Archangel Michael says the storm has done its work. The unveiling is complete, the shadows defeated, and the truth revealed. And now, all that remains is to embrace what has been set free. Your soulmate's family may scatter, argue, and resist. But you and your soulmate are stepping into alignment. And alignment cannot be broken by human hands. This was never about destruction, it was about purification. The fire has refined what was impure, leaving only what was meant to last. And now, clarity replaces confusion. So walk forward with courage. The revelation has not destroyed you, it has strengthened you. And heaven declares your bond is unshakable, your purpose undeniable, your destiny unstoppable. Type Amen 888 to seal this victory in your spirit.